Hey everyone, how are you guys doing today? So I am in my reselling room. I thought I would paint my walls today. I'm just going to paint them like a beige color. But before I start painting the walls, I also want to use this DAP caulking. I have like many tubes of this stuff that my friend had left me in my new move to the house, and it's been leaking down here, so I want to try everything I can to keep it from leaking. We have a foundation guy coming and giving us a quote on what we need to do as far as the foundation. And I know that they said we already need dirt. I don't have the money for the dirt, and I don't have money for Flex Seal. When I was married, I went around our basement that also leaked water, which is very nearby to where I'm living now. And it leaked, and I went around with Flex Seal, and as far as I know, it's not leaking anymore in that basement. So I do want to use some kind of seal around the baseboards and around where the floor meets the wall around the basement here, just as a precaution. If it helps, great. If it doesn't help, you know, I need to prepare for everything getting wet in a major rainstorm. Luckily, we're not going to have any rain until maybe just a little bit on Thursday, and so I have a couple of days to get down here and start cleaning everything out. And my basement had been a mess. It was very dirty, very nasty when I first moved in a week ago, and so we're going to freshen it up and make myself a reselling room here in the bedroom downstairs. And I'm going to paint the walls, like I said, and I do not have flooring for this room. So I don't have the money for that right now. And with a leak, you know, I think what I'm going to do is end up painting the floor white. I've been painting all of my floors white and pulling up carpet upstairs. Luckily, downstairs didn't have any carpet. It's just nasty. So I am going to paint the floor white in here also. But in the meantime, you guys, I'm just going to use what I have. I have all my reselling stuff. I need to get things in order so I can start making money and start reselling once again, and get back on track, you know, as far as running my own business on the side of doing my home health care. So, yep, I've got my good old caulking gun here, and we're going to do that around the baseboards, and then I'm going to paint in here, and I'm going to see what else I can get done as I am decluttering and organizing my reselling room and unpacking my garage. So stay tuned and I'll show you what I get done. You know, I'm trying to have patience with myself because, like you can see, boxes everywhere. And I have redone my office. I have redone my son's room. I have redone my master bedroom. I have also redone my downstairs laundry room. And so I've done a lot. Oh, I also did my front yard. So let's see how far we can get for today, and I'll show you the progress as always. Thanks for watching. Okay guys, I got paint everywhere, making a mess. But wow, does it make a difference just having fresh paint on these walls. Also, all of this stuff right here is my friend's, and I need to find a place for her stuff so I can make room in here. And I thought about bringing it in here to the downstairs living room area down in the basement. Can't do that because of all the boxes, and all my reselling stuff is in here. It needs to be moved in here. So I'm going to try to do some rearranging. I'm going to show you what I have done. I do think I'm just going to add the one coat of paint. I'm trying to preserve my paint. I've been very, very blessed to have paint and all that caulking given to me for free, left over from my friend. Also, my client today gave me 3 tubs of paint, and I think it's white paint that I can put on the floor. So I'm very, very happy that God has provided free supplies for me, so I can kind of work on this house, and I can make over, and I can get my reselling business up and going by Labor Day is my plan. So I'm gonna work on this a little bit. I'll come back and do a closing with you. But yep, see the yellow wall, see the gray purple wall. It does have a little gray purple tint to it. So but I like it. I like it, and it will work just fine for freshening up my reselling room. So I will catch back with you once all this is organized and I finish up the paint on this wall. But I can't get to these walls right now, so we're gonna do some rearranging around here. But stay tuned. Okay, not in any order, but I got this whole wall done, painted, and racks in here. Then I moved over here my bookshelf on this wall. These are all books that are already posted. I have not cleaned out this area here or finished the paint. I will do that another time in another video. Just a couple hours at a time. That's all I can do. So for tonight, we painted 1 whole wall, 2 whole walls, and a half of a wall. And we put caulking around the edges of those walls that we painted. And we moved in some racks out of the living area and moved over the bookshelf. So like I said, just a little bit at a time. And then tomorrow I will come down here. I will finish painting and caulking the walls. And I will move all my friend's stuff out of here, finish with the racks, and do like a part 2 of this video. So, I'm feeling so very blessed, guys, that I have this opportunity to work at home, do my reselling business, start over from scratch. And so I'll be bringing you along on this adventure. Lots of videos coming soon. And I want to thank you guys for watching. God bless, and I'll see you in tomorrow's vlog. Bye.